And hi everyone in the stream, welcome to the main event, Finnish Nationals Solo Final. Make some noise! Yes, and we have 100 very, very excited, nervous competitors here. And soon they will find out what kind of images in our first ever own solo puzzle, unreleased solo puzzle. When I first saw it and I saw our association logo on it, I almost cried. It was so so nice. It has been a process, but I'm happy with it, so I hope that you are too. And our lovely artist couldn't be here, but I will tell about this puzzle in the stream, so you can look it afterwards. What is the story behind the image? But we still have a little more time to go. Stretch your shoulders, stretch your wrists. Very good. Warm up your fingers. Amazing. This is the last one of this week, and you have all done an amazing job the whole weekend. I'm so proud of everyone who has been competing here today. I hope that you have all met your goals that you wanted to do, and the most important goal is to have fun. That is the most important thing. Amazing. Still a little bit time to go, and I will later also thank everyone, but I would like to take this time to thank all of our volunteers. Without you, this couldn't be possible. We have a lot of tired feet after today, but we would be nothing without you. And of course, our amazing streaming platform. It has been so amazing to hear about the quality of the stream, and everyone has been very excited about it. And of course, our amazing people backstage, especially Sonia, who has been narrating all the streams, this whole competition. And she doesn't even do puzzles, so it's so amazing that she has been here. Round of applause to her as well. Very much. And of course, our amazing photographer. You will applause as well. We will get you the pictures that he's been taking this weekend, so you will get some amazing photographs after this one as well. Yes, but we are about to enter the last minute. So now, breathe in and breathe out. Very good. I could drop a pin here and I would hear it. It's so silent. I hope you like the image. And 30 seconds to go. And let's hope the clock works this time. 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Aloittakaa!
And welcome stream to the Finnish National Speed Puzzling Championships of 2026 Solo Finals. We have just started. the finals, and I am your host, Sonia, and I am here with
Vasilisa. I am co-hosting today with Sonia.
And right now on the finals, we are looking at never before seen puzzle, Ravensburger puzzle 500 pieces. And none of the contestants have not seen this before, so nobody has made this before. It is an art piece called Snowy Owl, made by Valpuri Kerttula, a Finnish illustrator. And this is, so everybody over here has never ever before seen this puzzle, and in a time we're going to have a little bit of an explanation more. We are going to present this puzzle in the stream a bit closer, but as we can see in the hall, the mood is very intense. Everybody is very focused on what they're doing, and right now what we can see, there's a lot of sorting by colors, because in this picture we can see a clear
Amount of many colors.
yes,
We can see that everyone started really actively. Everything is going fast. The colors are being sorted. We can see a lot of yellow, purple colors. There is something to go through.
yes, and in the first and second round of the semifinals, where we had a very busy picture of some porcelain dogs, and then we had a bit more a vintage vibey picture of Pisa, and now we have this, what would you call this art style that we have on this picture?
Well, it's clearly something more modern, I would say, with all of the lines and with the amount of colors, and it's pretty simple. I would also say that it's pretty minimalistic for the if we're looking at the other ones and comparing. This one looks very, very different.
And also, people watching the stream, if you're in the chat, so as we said, this is now published. So as the game started, we are selling this on the second floor here in Haukilahti High School in Espoo, where the competition is held. It is now available to buy in here on the second floor. Oh, I think it was the third floor. We are on the second floor.
It was the third floor, yeah.
So it is now available to buy if you are here in Haukilahti High School in Espoo, where the competition is held. And
maybe you want to compete with the puzzlers at home, then
yes,
it's a great opportunity.
and also people in chat, now that we're all seeing this for the first time, what do you think about the puzzle? If you were here in the competition looking at this puzzle, you see this for the first time, never ever done it before, what do you think about this? How would you start approaching it? What are your opinions? Let us know in the chat on the stream.
How would you approach it? What do you think?
Yes, and also we can throw out some guesses when the first competitors are going to finish this puzzle, how long it's going to take, and like it can be deceiving about, like, if you think about if it's difficult, medium, hard, I think it can be deceiving. It looks, the style, as you said, it's simplistic,
Yes.
but there are a lot of parts that can bring some challenge.
There's a lot of space with the same colors that can be challenging, and the lines around the sun we're seeing are also really different shape. Every shape is different. They're going different ways, which can also bring some difficulties. You can see everyone is starting well with good speed, really actively going in. The sorting has almost finished. We can see that they are starting to connect the pieces one by one.
And we can already see some competitors are starting with the edges, and right now Jenny is going to show you a bit more about the puzzle. You can see close-up pictures, and she's going to tell you about the art that is in there. And before we get to that, quickly, how you think you would approach this from the edges or from the middle, because it has the owl in there?
Well, I'm more of a starter with puzzles, so I would definitely go with the edges, but I think the owl is such a solid piece and there's so little of black, so maybe we could go.
Yes, so here I am again with the puzzle that is our first ever unreleased puzzle in our competition. So this is the Snowy Owl by Valpuri Kerttula. I think that you have heard it already, but I have some regards from Valpuri because they couldn't be here. So they sent me a message that they were so excited when they get the email that we were looking for someone to illustrate our puzzle, and they were so excited to do a puzzle. It was something that they were looking forward to, and they look forward to seeing everyone competing and doing the puzzle. And this image is inspired by this diorama in Inari in nature center that had this owl in middle of some plantation from Lapland as well. So it is a very, very nice image in my opinion, and I hope that people like it. But I'll get back to the main room and I'll let you guys take over from here. Bye.
What a great puzzle.
Yes, it looks beautiful. Thank you, Jenny, for telling us more about it. And yes, as
I was saying, yes, with the owl, it's interesting that the owl is the only part of the puzzle that is with black pieces. So maybe it's really, I would say it's logical to put the black pieces together. I would at least start with that. What about you? What do you think?
I'm thinking also as somebody who doesn't really do puzzles in competitions, I always think about, start from the edges. But I have seen that in some puzzles here in the competition where I have said that people have not started from the edges and in fact have done them the last. But as we can see here, a lot of people who are doing the edges are starting from the bottom and the sides. And so we had a close-up look of the puzzle with the sky, the yellow sky. It has an interesting texture that we can see there, which can bring a little bit of challenge because it is very, very similar. Like there's going to be a lot of pieces, as we can see here on the table, that are yellow, and the only thing different about them is what the puzzle edges are like, but everything inside it is exactly the same.
It's interesting. Now we've seen a few competitors that are doing the grass as the starting point, and it looks like the grass is the easiest part for them for some reason.
Yes, and also I think a lot of people watching the stream, you have somebody here in the finals, so make sure you cheer them on. You can cheer them on in chat, at home, whatever you want, send good vibes, and also because we have cameras going on around the hall, so you may see them on the stream at some point also. And I can imagine, because we are in the finals, so the person who will win this will be the Finnish champion of solo puzzle speed puzzling,
which is, I think, a great title to have. since puzzling is so popular.
Yes, and I think the fact that there's cameras going on, there's everybody else around you, very much speeding through this. Like you have to now focus on exactly only looking in front of you, what you're doing, and keeping your mental calm is it is very important here. We are at the very beginning. We're almost at 11 minutes to the finals, and we can see a lot of people already having the edges done here, and at some point we can start seeing the picture coming together. Not quite yet, but very soon.
It will be there eventually.
Yes.
But we can see that really many of the competitors chose as a tactic to start with the edges. No one started with the owl as I would have done. It's interesting.
Yes.
To see.
And I think I gotta say I really love the textures that we have here, because the art style is So we had a question in chat that what is happening to the competitor who needed help from the judges. So we had a little mishappening going where a competitor got the box with the right image, but inside the box, for some reason, there was the wrong puzzle pieces inside there. So they needed the help of judges to get the right puzzle pieces in there, but this person will still have their
own time and
personal time.
They will get a chance to compete, of course.
Yes. So this happened to one of the competitors, and it's really good that they noticed it quickly.
The corners are coming together really well. I can see a competitor almost getting the purple side, one of the purple sides with the flowers down.
There is Ria that we had on the screen right before there, who has been in multiple competitions throughout this weekend and has done extremely well in team competitions, duos and solos, and now she will be competing in the solo finals. So a competitor you want to keep an eye on. And also, when I was asking the chat about guesses on how much this is going to take, we have some guesses of 35 minutes, 40 minutes.
40 minutes.
So that would mean...
Let's keep guessing. I think we can get more guesses down.
Yes, and so with our extremely professional puzzle knowledge, would you say that this is going on the medium harder size, or like a harder size, like harder like a bit harder puzzle to make?
Well, I would say because it's so minimalistic, it might be challenging in a way, and with the textures, you really have to focus on where you put the right piece to get the texture right. And when I first saw the puzzle, I think the yellow sky really caught my attention. I was a little bit surprised on how much of space, of just yellow space, is going on there. But the bottom pieces, the bottom with the flowers and the grass, I think that part is pretty doable in a short period of time. And I think the colors also really help because it's really colorful. And usually when I do a puzzle, I think the colors help me to make it faster. Ooh, we can see one of the competitors doing the yellow sky as a first part.
Yes, this is our competitor from the United States, Andrea. And she was finishing first in the first round of the semifinals.
That is impressive work. She is going really well. Getting the yellow pieces, the textures right. I see the sun, the circle of the sun coming together, and the owl, the start of the owl.
And if you were watching the live streams yesterday, we had a picture in the group finals with a very colorful forest. I think the name was Indigo Forest, something along those lines, and the style is a bit similar here. And I think this is going to be a challenge because there's no shading. It is repetitive patterns with no shading. So if you're going to sort these pieces by color, you will have to very much use your eyes on how I would say that. Well, I don't know if the word is coming to my mind right now, but I'll say without the shading and the art style, this is a tricky one. And we have some guesses here more. 38 minutes and 21 seconds. Okay, that is a very precise one.
We have a question in the chat of the name of the puzzle. It is called Snowy Owl, and it is being sold right now here on the 3rd floor.
And also, if you are not here in the Haukilahti High School, Espoo, right now, it will be, I would say, very soon available later in the retailers, what are they called?
Probably bookstores such as Suomalainen Kirjakauppa.
Yes.
Also probably some toy stores that sell puzzles. We are sure it's gonna be there soon enough.
And also, if you're thinking of buying this here or later, you can see how you go against the times that are done here today by the Finnish finalists.
So make sure to go check out the website of the Finnish puzzle.
Finnish National Puzzling Union.
That one.
It's called Suomen Palapeliliitto.
Suomen Palapeliurheiluliitto.
Suomen Palapeliurheiluliitto. That is quite of a word to say. And yes, I can see in chat that you have a lot of people there that you are rooting for. So make sure you're cheering them on. And we are almost at 20 minutes right now. And over here, Andrea has pretty much completed the sky, and there's a few pieces left on the cloud and the edges of the owl. I think the texture that the owl has, this pattern of white and black, is something, I'm gonna take a guess here that it is something that is going to be done last.
Yeah, I would
Yes.
agree. Also because of it being the centerpiece, might be the last thing.
Yes.
But it's interesting to see how the small
Clouds.
yeah, the cloud, that it's so small. But it's
Yes.
still such a difficult piece to finish because of the same white and grayish colors.
Yes, they can be a bit tricky, and Andrea has a very different approach to a lot of competitors that are starting from the bottom side of the image, where they are first doing where we have I wouldn't call it grass. It's like a northern Finnish nature that is in there, and it really, the approach of how you're going to do this puzzle will depend on what your style is. What do you prefer? And if I do remember right from the interviews that Andrea has given us, she has said that she prefers she's been doing well in very how do you say, minimalistic or
Minimalistic.
precise photos
word. Yeah.
with a lot of things happening there, but she does prefer things like sky or one singular color. So that's why we can see her over here starting with the sky, while maybe a lot of others are starting with the vegetation that we have on the bottom side.
Yes, that's an interesting approach, to start with the more difficult part than the more easier.
And the speed that we can see the hands going in here in every competitor, it is insane. Because right now you will just have to focus on the pieces, looking for the right places where you can put them.
And how Andrea has some pieces in her hand, and how she mixes them to see which one goes into the puzzle, which is the next one, is really interesting. The handwork is really, really interesting to look at.
Yes. Also, now that we've been seeing this puzzle, this cover a lot more in the chat, tell us in the chat, what do you think about the art that we have here? What do you think about the puzzle that we have not seen before until today?
We're really interested to hear your opinions.
And over here with the competitors, we can see a lot of these headphones or earplugs, and in the rules you are allowed to wear headphones, either with or without music, as long as it doesn't distract the other competitors, because with some people it can help them focus more. Noise cancelling or whatever music they like to listen to while doing these, help them focus.
I feel like it also relaxes them in a way, because we're in the championships, we're in the finals. The stress, it might be getting to the competitors. So to listen to something you really like, some of your favorite tunes, might also let the stress go a little bit away.
Exactly, and this is the finals here are something where I can imagine there's a lot of stress. There's a lot of stress, there is pressure, because we have been seeing a lot of competitors here competing the entire weekend now in multiple finals and competitions. And I think what we're seeing here in the solo finals, this is yet the most intense that we have seen these compositions been. And with being in a competition setting, and especially now, we have talked before in previous streams that how important it is to mentally psych yourself up and in a positive way, because at some point while doing the puzzle you're going to have some sort of a fatigue, and when that fatigue hits you and you're doing this puzzle solo, you're going to have to be your number one fan. You have to you can speak to yourself in a positive way, like I can do this, like I am good at this, I can do this, this is easy for me. Anything that helps you get through the hard part where you are feeling more tired and fatigued from building the puzzle and looking at the photo.
I agree, and also we need to remember to breathe, to look at that you're doing great, to concentrate on that you're doing, and not maybe look at the others who might be a bit more faster, but you have to concentrate on your work. You can do it, and it will be amazing when you're gonna finish. You'll be happy and you'll be really proud of yourself.
Over here we can see pictures Andrea and I don't see the name next to her, but here we have two competitors, and also on the left bottom side we can see people. There are people who are, I would say, over halfway.
Yeah, pretty much
halfway with the picture. We are at 27 minutes right now, and there are people who do not have much left on this puzzle, and I think it's going to get really intense at the end. Also on the right bottom side you can see it is over halfway done. Pretty much the entire bottom part is already done. A little bit the purple is left, and the owl and the sky. And what is also very interesting to see that people are doing different parts first. Like there are some people who are only doing the bottom, and then doing the bottom and the bird, or just like the sky and the very bottom, and what we're missing is the bird. And
I also have to comment
bottom.
how Andrea has her puzzle on the side. She doesn't have it like in the way that everyone else does it.
Exactly, she's looking at it sideways.
And we can see the competitor next to Andrea getting started with the owl.
And I think when you do these outlines of the owl, like we had on the second semifinal of the solos, where we had the Leaning Tower of Pisa, if you do the edges of the tower first, you can more easily do the middle part. So when you have the outlines of the owl, where you have like a black line, it is going to be more easily to fill out the rest of it.
Yes, that is true. To get the black pieces down to the outline is important to understand how big the part is, how big the owl is, where does the wing, for example, go, where does it end, where does the eyes go. It will simplify the amount of work when you get the outline done. Impressive to see how fast everyone is going, how great they are doing. We are rooting for everyone.
Remember, people watching at home, cheer on for whoever you're watching here. If you can see them in cameras. And over here we can see the speed that which we are going right now. We are at 30 minutes. The speed is insane. Back there you can see what is left is the sky. We can see the pieces that are left are only yellow and white. And Andrea, I think there's a chance that she has seen this with the side of her eye, and if I'm not wrong, her speed has increased.
But it also has increased her stress. I feel like her hands are shaking a little bit. The pieces are falling out of her hands.
Yes, it is a very stressful moment because I would say we are on the last stretch of doing the puzzle, and right now it is something like you cannot look to your sides. You only have to look at what you are doing and only focus on that. And obviously, I think everybody over here is stressed doing this. You are competing against yourself and others and time, and the winner will be the winner of Finnish 2026 National Speed Puzzling Championships.
Here we can see a close-up how fast Andrea's hands are working with the pieces, how she's assembling every single one.
So we have also, obviously, over here in Haukelahti High School, we have the auditorium where we have the live stream going. And if anybody is watching in the auditorium, we know there is people. You are cheering on for the people that are competing here. And if you're in the auditorium, let us know in the chat. Let us know in the chat if you're there watching on the big screen, because we're all in the same place and we are seeing this happening live. So shout out to everybody in the auditorium right now. And we can see in the chat, hard to tell who's in the lead.
It is. We agree. There are many that are doing really great. The work is being done. But around, I feel like right now for Andrea and Hanna next to her, the amount of pieces left is around the same, I would say.
I can imagine the adrenaline is crazy right now. I feel like I'm not even there. I'm only watching this and I am nervous.
I'm getting stressed here,
yes,
also.
Yes. The auditorium is almost full.
Wow, that's amazing.
Shout out to the people in the auditorium.
We're really happy to hear that you're here with us.
Yes. And here we can see, while we have been speaking here, these pictures are coming together more and more. You can already see there's on the other one you need the sky, on the other one you need the bird, and like we had in chat, if you put together Hanna and Andrea's puzzles, you would have a completed image. Exactly. That is very true. So they have like different parts missing that the other one has already done. So both of them have a different approach. And it is also interesting to see that the other one has it the right side up and the other one has the picture sideways. And this is actually, I don't think I have seen in these competitions here today in any solo competition on the stream. I haven't seen anybody having a picture sideways. If it's like an upside picture like that, like a
the right side
vertical picture.
Yes, we can see Andrea starting to make the owl. She's going really fast. She has increased her speed. The stress has been released a little bit.
It is very hard to tell who's in the lead here.
I feel like
I think Andrea has
Andrea-
less pieces left. We cannot know if there is somebody who jumps out and suddenly goes into an insane flow state. But right now, Andrea's speed is incredible. It is incredible right now.
We're at the 35-minute mark, and Andrea is really close to finishing.
And I haven't seen Andrea have any single moment where she has been slowing down. It just feels like she is going faster and faster.
Yes, I agree. She started really like in a chill way, but now the hands are working. She's doing so much. I feel like she is in the flow state.
She is in the flow state, and I think she has been from the very start.
Hanna next to her, I feel like she is a little bit struggling with the sky over there. She doesn't have one piece in the corners, which the clouds are coming together for her.
There are only few pieces left on Andrea's puzzle right now. There are only few pieces. There is judges around them looking at who is finishing, and Andrea only has probably five or three or four. There is the last. Is that the last piece on Andrea's puzzle? She is the winner. That was the last piece. That is
36 minutes. Almost 37. Amazing work. Amazing work.
That was extremely fast. I did not see her slow down at any point.
No.
And towards the end, the speed was going faster and faster.
It was. We can see her being really proud of herself.
This is impressive speed puzzling that we are witnessing here today. This is incredible.
Incredible work, considering she was doing the puzzle sideways. The picture is also sideways.
From the beginning to the end, the picture was sideways, and we will surely have an interview later with Andrea, and I am interested on hearing everybody's thoughts on when they saw this puzzle for the first time. Like, what did they think about it? What do the competitors think about it when they first saw it and take it out of the bag where the puzzle was in?
Also, I'm interested to hear about what was the strategy they were thinking about when they first saw this puzzle. So everyone was approaching it a little bit differently. What were the thoughts behind the picture?
We have Stephanie. Not many pieces left anymore. We are at the last stretch. It is the sky. It is the yellow textured sky, which is, I would imagine, is really difficult if you prefer more intricate puzzles and images and more details. And then we have this yellow texture sky that has the exact texture all the way throughout the sky. So it can bring a challenge with the pieces when you're trying to get them done.
We have a question in chat. Are there no others doing sideways the puzzle? We can see that there is one on the top left corner. We just noticed one of the competitors doing it sideways. Also,
it seems like there are a couple people who are doing this sideways. I am interested in hearing why this approach. I would imagine it is because of the table size.
Yeah,
because
probably.
It is divided into two sections, and it could be easier to do if you put the puzzle sideways.
Maybe also that it's easier to put the pieces down, because when it's this normal way, the upper part is quite far for the hand to reach. So it's faster if you put it sideways. You have it, basically, you can go on top of it. Like we saw Andrea, she was almost leaning onto the puzzle. Hanna is doing her yellow sky. It is coming together. There's a few more spots left and the clouds are done. Great work.
And in the chat, when we had guesses on the finishing time of the puzzle, we had times that were extremely close. Tiger Paw said 36 minutes and 20 seconds, and that was extremely close. We had 35 minutes, 40 minutes, 38 21 seconds, 37:15, 37:46, 39.
Great guesses. Everything was really, really close.
Yes, and also here, if we're looking at the stream, is the second place, are we going to see two people fighting for the second place if there is two people around at the same amount pieces left on the puzzle? I feel like there are table, they're close to each other and they're pretty much at the same amount left, the pieces that there are.
Yes.
And I feel like this is going to get very close. This is going to get very close.
The second and third places are gonna probably, I agree with you.
And both of these competitors have the sky left. So what we have here is a yellow sky, which seems to bring a little challenge to our competitors. And
as we were saying in the start of the stream, that the sky might be the most difficult part. Mostly everyone has left it for the last.
yes, and I wonder, when we saw Andrea finish this puzzle, she did the sky first, and we know that she likes doing areas that are one single color. And if her approach on doing what everybody thinks, everybody usually has as a hardest part, but she started with that. Could that give an advantage in a puzzle like this when you start with the hardest part, but that part happens to be the easiest for her?
I think it might give advantage just because you start with the most difficult part while everyone else is doing something easier. You kind of get the most difficult part down, and once everyone else starts to quietly struggle with the most difficult part, you already have it down and you're already going in the flow with the easy parts, with the flowers, with the colors, with the owl. I feel like that might be a good strategy to have.
Exactly. And there we can see three competitors here who are very close to each other. They are, I can't even tell from looking at this who is the furthest, because anything can happen at this point. Anything can happen.
They look really much similar in their progress. Pretty much everyone is doing the sky. Everyone has a few spots in the sky to fill.
And also here in the finals, we have 100 competitors that we have over here. So that was 50 from the first round and 50 from the second round. And I would say everybody who is in here today at this competition, any puzzle that you have been, any competition you have been participating in, you are already a winner. Even though we are competing here, there's competitions for first place, second and third. I think it is something to feel a winner about, that you are here, because you are competing against your previous times, yourself, and also enjoying your time in a competition setting. And a competition setting can be very stressful if you haven't been in something like that before. And there are some people in these competitions who have been doing these a lot. And then they have been rehearsing, puzzling a a long time and very often. So it is something where you have to get an experience, and I'm very proud of everybody who have been here participating this weekend.
Well, if we look at the positive side also, you get to spend time with people who are interested in the same things as you, as puzzling, and you get to be in this community with puzzlers that are also almost on the same level as you with puzzling, and it's interesting to share thoughts and to share how you like the puzzle, how did the competition go, because we're all here in the same with the same feelings and the same interests.
We have Emilia there. She is at the top right corner. She only has few pieces left. She only has few pieces left in the same area.
She's really going confidently.
She was sitting down, but she is not sitting down anymore. She is focused. There are only
few pieces left. Just a few. Just the one corner.
Three.
One,
two,
one more.
One more piece. Where is the last
one piece?
Where is the last piece? Is the last piece? Is that the time? Where is the last piece?
The last piece. Yes,
there it is.
There it is.
And
one more.
And one more. Where is the last?
One more.
Where is
one
that?
more.
There is another piece.
Where are the pieces? Where are the pieces?
Is that the piece? Is that everyone?
We are not understanding.
Let's see.
Yes. That
was time. That was time.
Amazing time. Also,
that was very
so
nerve-wracking moment. That was a very nerve-wracking moment to see that the pieces. Where were they on the ground?
Why were they on the ground?
Is there another one? There we have a third. We have a third finisher there.
Oh,
this is amazing. They were so close to each other with the time.
So close.
And then over here at the left top of the screen,
we see Hanna finishing also. She's doing really great. She has a few pieces left.
That is only a handful of pieces that we have over there.
But now we know our top 3.
We have our top 3 confirmed, and that was a very nervous moment where we had the pieces were nowhere to be seen for a moment.
Be found.
Yes. This is really a time for celebration.
We can see they're discussing the puzzle. Amazing times. The happiness, the joy of finishing.
And there we can see top left we have 4 pieces left. 4 pieces left. We have 3, 2,
1 piece.
1.
Yes.
And there is the 4th. We have the 4th of the Finnish national solo competition. Amazing. And we are around 28 minutes and 50 something seconds, and we're gonna have to see the exact
28
time. Did I say 28?
You said 28.
I said okay.
We are 48 minutes.
that would have been fun. We're 48 minutes and 50 something seconds. These numbers are jumping on my screen in my eyes, and
we're also here stressing for the competitors. That's why the times are a little bit.
I'm only looking at the screen, and I still feel like I'm there building these puzzles.
I agree.
I can feel the pressure. I can feel the pressure.
The pressure is on.
And we have now 4 people who have finished, and later on we're going to have to see the exact times where they were done. And when we were talking about Andrea's approach, here we have a picture sideways. Is that the last piece? Is that an extra piece?
That is an extra
Where
piece.
Where is this from? Is that from the table?
Is that from... Why do we have an extra piece?
Why is there an extra piece? Is that from the other person's puzzle? What is happening? The puzzle is done, but there is an extra yellow piece next to it.
It looks... It's great to see people finishing one by one. The puzzle is coming together. The pieces are down. The picture is visible.
Over here, we can see that the hall in which where the competition is held, it is full. We have 100 competitors in the finals, so that is 50 from the first round and 50 from the second round. So we have 100 people competing here in the finals, and in the finals over here, you can see the Finnish solo speed puzzling competition. You can see the best of the best here in the finals, and there we had another one that is done. That was an extremely fast completion. We are at almost 52 minutes, and now I think I said the time right.
Yes, you did. Great job. Almost an hour in.
That was Rosa who just finished her puzzle, and if you have been watching these streams earlier, you have heard her voice over here when we were commentating on the first semifinals of the solo competition, and also yesterday.
It's great to see the back of the room. Also, the people from the back doing great job getting the pieces down in the corners.
Everywhere where you are looking in the finals room, the speed of which this puzzle is being completed at, it is amazing. And over here we have been seeing one of the fastest being done, but thinking about that, we are in the finals, so everybody here has made it to the finals. So all here are among the fastest that we have had in these solo competitions.
The speed of the top right corner is increasing. She's seeing that she's finishing soon. She is doing great. Few more pieces, few more. And we finished. Amazing. 53 minutes. Also an amazing time, I would say.
Incredible. It is incredible. And there we have also another one, extremely fast, and everybody here should be proud of themselves.
Of course. Under an hour is really impressive.
And here we also had the picture sideways, and I do really, we're going to have to hear this from our competitors that we're going to interview, but I feel like having the picture sideways, it is about space, or what you have on the table.
We were just told that the award ceremony that is going to come after this amazing race is going to be right in the same stream. It's not going to be a different stream, different video. Just stay tuned here. We're going to stream the award ceremony right here, and you will see all the winners, all the prizes, all the times, and all the spots.
So do not close the stream after the competition is over, because we will be having the award ceremony right on the same stream. Here we have table 25, Eva, very far in the picture, not much left.
The puzzles are coming together really well. Everyone is doing a great job.
I do think that if your strengths are filling out spaces, if your strengths are in puzzle making, something where you're doing just one particular color in a larger area, if that is what you prefer to do and that is your strength, this is going to be really nice one, especially the sky area and the bird, the owl that we have there.
But on the other hand, it might be a little bit frustrating, since you have the same color, you have to repeat it over and over and over again. Might get a little bit frustrating.
Would you, if you were there competing, what would you think about if you saw this and now you're in the finals and you would have to make this?
Well, I mean, I would have probably had the same reaction to the sky as I had when I saw it here in our studio. But I feel like I would try to be optimistic, because it is an interesting piece. It has interesting colors and textures. So, of course, there might be a little bit of, oh, what am I gonna do? But I think I would have started with the bottom also, as most of the contestants did. We have one more finisher.
Agnes on table 16. Emilia in table 23. She is also almost done.
Yes, the awards will be on the same stream. There was a question in the chat. Don't click away.
Here we have table 23, Emilia. I think she is putting in the very last pieces. There is a judge next to her, and there we go. There we go, a deep sigh, and she looks relieved.
She does. She looks happy.
Amazing job from Emilia.
It's interesting to see how the contestants react after they finish. What are the feelings, how they breathe, and how they're happy and how they're relieved. It's interesting to acknowledge that maybe it is a bit stressful to participate in these competitions, considering we are in the finals.
I can imagine all the excitement, nervousness, pressure, everything that has been before the competition and during and when it's starting, and all of that. It is releasing when you are done with the picture, so it must feel really great. And here we also have a table number 22 on the right top side of the screen.
Also really close to finishing. Just a few more pieces to add to the sky.
It seems over there we have another one ready.
Time mark of an hour. Great job.
Tuuli, if I read that right.
Maybe.
And here at table 22, almost done. It is the sky. It seems to be the sky that is
taking the most of the
struggle.
time. Of that one piece is just not going anywhere.
Yes, and also the nerves there that you have when you're just trying to put that piece in there and it just doesn't go, and they all look the same and it's the same color, and you just have to find the right fit where it goes. You have to look at the shape of the piece instead of the colors, because the colors are all same. And there we have another one.
Another finished puzzle on the table. Great job. But also we have there are many who are still concentrated on the work, on the puzzling, on the handwork.
We're at 1 hour and almost 2 minutes. And if you go to the website of Finnish Puzzling Sports Union, you can see the finals times that people have finished in. And Andrea, who finished first, her time was 36 minutes and 47 seconds. And Emilia, who was second, her time was 46 minutes and 44 seconds. So that is a
10-minute
10-minute difference. So what we saw here from Andrea was, I think, that was a world-class performance that we were witnessing there. The speed that which her hands were going at was insane. Never myself, I've never seen anything like that. And also, if you go to the website, we already have 21 results put in there.
It's interesting how the second and the third place are only almost even under 1 minute of difference. Second and third place.
Yes, they were very close to each other.
Close. While we were looking for the missing pieces.
Exactly.
Third contestant finished.
Here we have table 25, Yeva. In there we have also
Another finished work.
waves to people watching at home.
Remember to still cheer on the contestants. There are still many
There are
competing.
a lot of people in the competition still, so cheer on the people that you are watching.
Eva has finished. Amazing job.
Congratulations to Eva.
Also sideways. The puzzle was also sideways.
I do really want to hear in the interviews that is my theory correct? Because I don't know.
What are the thoughts behind that?
Yes, and also overall the thoughts behind this puzzle in general, because as this is never before seen puzzle from Ravensburger, a 500 piece puzzle that has been now is on sale on the third floor over here when this competition started. So this is never before seen. So all the contestants that we are seeing here doing this puzzle right now has never ever seen this puzzle before, which also means that they have never ever done this before. So everybody opening the bag and taking out the box, this is the first time for everybody seeing this picture.
Everyone had their own thoughts during the time where they saw it, when they opened the puzzle. What were those thoughts? Hope we will hear about that soon enough.
But I have to say that I really do love the art style that this picture has. It is very beautiful.
It is quite different, I would say, from the other puzzles and from like the more traditional puzzles.
There we have Smilla. Table. I didn't see the table number, but a huge congrats to Smilla who just finished her puzzle. Here we have table 20, Maisa.
Also really close to finishing the puzzle. She only has the sky left.
Also, what I'm interested in to hear the opinions on this sky.
I agree.
Because a lot of people have this as their last one, and there we have another one again. We are at 1 hour and a little over 6 minutes. These times are extremely fast, but we are in the finals with a never before seen puzzle. So this is everything that we are seeing here. It is very impressive.
The competitors are finishing one by one. Everyone is really close. Maisa, table number 20, is doing her sky pieces. Almost everyone is doing the sky already. Here we have the pieces lined up really strictly on the table.
Exactly. We can see from a lot of different competitors, a lot of different styles to do a puzzle. Sorting the colors, also like putting the pieces, lining up them in order very neatly next to you. And there are multiple different approaches to doing these, and I will say, as I have been saying, and I will still say it, I am very excited for the interviews, and we're gonna hear what the winners have to say.
We are both quite excited. I would say I'm also interested.
And the interviews that we are going to have are going to be on the stage while we have the awards. So before, we've had these interviews here in the backstage, but the interviews, since these are the finals, we're going to have them over there in the hall on the main stage. So they will be after the competition when we are giving out the awards.
Table number 53, Marika, is also on the last few pieces. The judge is prepared to write down.
There's less than 5 pieces left. Table 53, Marika. Very, very close. Only a few pieces left and it will be done.
Very precise.
The last ones are the hardest because you will be all the nerves, the hands shaking, and you just want it to go there, and if it doesn't, you're like, oh, why does it go there? Does it go here, there, and you just have to make it work. You just have to focus and make it work.
And last piece is down.
Marika has finished her puzzle. Congratulations. And everybody in the chat, if you have people here that you're rooting for, make sure you cheer them on. We're in the finals, 2026 Finnish National Championships.
Also, we would like to hear from the people from auditorium. Are you still there? Are you still with us?
Shout out to the auditorium that is watching. I do believe that there is a good vibes going on in there in the auditorium. So if you're on your phone over there, you can open up the YouTube stream and let us know in the chat if you're there.
And stay tuned for the interviews, which we're really excited about.
And the awards.
Of course, the awards. How can we forget those?
There are some really nice looking awards to be shared. So it will be on the same stream. And do not close the stream, because the award, what is it called? The award ceremony will be on this same stream that we are having right now. It will be right after this competition. And we are at hour 11 minutes. And in the solo finals, the time is 90 minutes, which is 1.5 hours.
We have around 19 minutes left of competing time. It is still, I would say, a plenty of time. The 19 minutes. Anything can happen.
Here we have table 20, Maisa. Maisa is done with her puzzle. An amazing job. Amazing job. Very big congratulations to Maisa.
And also table number 12 finished a little bit earlier than Maisa.
Yes.
Congratulations to her too.
I think we can see right now, how would you call them, like clusters of people completing these at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
Because I would say the level here in the finals, it is very, everybody's pretty much on the same level, because we have top 50 from both semifinals. So that's why we are seeing multiple people being completing these puzzles at the same time.
Table number 100 was just in the shot. Everyone is on their last few pieces. Almost the whole front of the hall has finished their puzzles. We are left with the back.
And as you can see here in the picture, we have t-shirts, we have rolled up sleeves, and this is on purpose, because even though it is not yet summer here, where we are in Haukelahti High School in Espoo, Finland, it is not yet summer, but having a t-shirt on in a competition like this, it does help you, because if there is sleeves getting on the way or some kind of clothing when you are moving your hands or standing up, it can move the pieces in the puzzle and maybe they can drop down or like move to the other side of the table. And there we have a
Table number 100, Sato, has finished her puzzle. Also, I could add to the t-shirts that it might get a little bit hot while you are competing. It is stressful, so might as well be prepared for the stress.
Exactly, and that could also wearing a t-shirt in if you're having competitions in a location where it is really hot. You can have the pieces being stuck to your arm.
That might be an issue also.
Yes, so clothing choices here, it may be something that people watching or do not do these often may not pay attention to, but there is being put thought behind what you are wearing, and also being comfortable is the most important part.
But also we can see that some are wearing their own merch with their names and their country flags to be recognized.
It is very amazing that we can see a lot of people from different countries representing their countries, and being here in the Finnish speed puzzling championships.
It's amazing overall to see so many people competing. As a beginner with puzzles, I would have never thought that there are this many people interested in speed puzzling.
I think the speed puzzling scene is like getting bigger and bigger because people are noticing it more, and if I were to have to predict something, I think it is going to gain more and more
popularity.
I
agree.
Over time.
I agree. And even if you don't speed puzzle, I feel like doing just puzzles at home with your family or with your friends or even by yourself, it's quite relaxing. And since we're living in this really media world, it's amazing to do something with your hands and to just get your mind off of things, off of the routines, and just sit with the pieces and just do it. And you don't have to do it in a day. You can do it in a few days. You can do it in a week, the puzzle. It's really up to you how you like it. And also the pictures are really beautiful with all the puzzles. I've noticed in the stores that they are so different and they're so beautiful, and I love that there's so many of different countries and different cities on the puzzle pictures.
Yes, and also puzzles, because the pictures are beautiful. Here in the puzzle shop that we have on the third floor, there is also being sold puzzle glue that is usually in stores that sells puzzles also, because you can build the puzzle into
an art piece, and you can hang it on your wall.
Yes, because they do look beautiful, and then you can look at the beautiful puzzle that you build. Some people like to just put them back in the box and do it over again, but I would say I'm one of those people. If I do a difficult puzzle, I would do it with the glue. I would do it with the glue because I would think like I will not be doing this again. I already did it once. I'm not doing this again, and I'm going to have some proof that I managed to do this.
Also, it's really useful to have those like puzzle mats that you can put on a. You can put the puzzle away while you're still doing it. I, for example, have this kind of puzzle mat at home, and it's really useful. If you're not feeling like doing the puzzle right that moment, you can just put it on the puzzle mat and put it away for a while and take it out, and it'll just be there.
Yes, and in these competitions, we have seen trays being used, and also the bottom of the box being used
and
as
cardboards.
Yes, So you can have these, and depending on if you have like solos, duos, or like teams, the size of what size tray you're allowed to have, it varies based on how many people there are doing the puzzle.
We have 10 minutes.
10 minutes left.
left.
We are at 1 hour 20 minutes. So we just heard an announcement that we are in the last 10 minutes.
There's still quite a few competitors competing. 10 minutes is not too little or too much time, so anything can happen.
Anything can happen, and I feel like it's going to go by really fast. Especially for the people. For the people that are competing there, it will go by extremely fast. 10 minutes will just feel like 1 minute or less.
It'll just fly.
Yes. And over here, we can see in these screens, I feel like the puzzles that we are looking at right now, they will easily be completed in the rest of the time.
Have you noticed that the top right corner is doing the puzzle upside down?
Oh. Oh, I didn't even notice because we are looking at it.
Yeah, we are looking at it.
Yes. The puzzle is upside down. Wait, this is interesting.
New approach.
It is the sky area that is being done. I wonder if it only because the sky is left, or has the entire puzzle has been done upside down?
Maybe she turned it while she was doing. First she started with the bottom and then she turned it to access the sky area more easily.
Yes. I didn't even notice that it's upside down because we are looking at it like in the right way. And there we have
Table number 38.
Marilis.
Marilis has finished, and next to the top right corner has also finished. We have 8 minutes left of this competition, of the finals.
There we have a top left, table 45, Tarmo. He is done with the puzzle. A very cool, calm, and collected.
I agree. We saw him during the stream a few times, and he was really calm with his work.
Yes.
He was really calm.
He looks like he's been doing this before. He is not phased at all.
No stress affected him. No t-shirt needed for him. He was just doing the puzzle.
Here we have Sato doing the puzzle. Not many pieces left. We are at 1 hour 23 minutes, and I think if I can see correctly, there is the top side of the puzzle covering a little bit of it, but I do believe that the pieces that are left we are seeing there, so it's going to be done very soon. And there we only have a few pieces left. Are these the last pieces that are going in there?
I believe so. Just a few.
Just a few.
Yeah.
And we are done. We are done. I am so proud of her. That is my big sister there in the finals, and she is done with her puzzle. And over here, there is only Sky left. Julia, table 74. Oh, do you see the holder on the puzzle box?
That little triangle shape. Well, not a triangle, a pyramid.
That's like a pyramid shape. Is that like a beach thing or something? I don't know. It is very interesting to see all kinds of little details that people have: accessories, clothes, the puzzle holders, or there's all kinds of little details that goes into this, and there are the more you start looking, the more there are ways to optimize your score, your time, and doing the puzzle.
We have 4 minutes left into the competition. We see focused faces.
Here we have Suvi. We're at 1 hour and 26 minutes, and a minute ago we heard an announcement that there's 5 minutes left, so which is now almost 3 minutes left.
Time is running indeed. Just a few more competitors left doing their best to finish the puzzle.
And we had 100 people in the finals, and I would say it is very tough when you are in the finals and you are doing a puzzle that you have never ever before seen, but also nobody else has seen it before, and also because everybody has their own styles, or like preferred styles that they want to do in puzzles and what they are good at. It is also pure luck if you're going to have something that you are good at or something that you struggle with, if it's an art style or colors or shapes or whatever.
You never know what to expect from these kind of competitions, from the puzzles. And I also agree, I really like to look at the puzzles. I do the pictures to analyze it, to see where I want to start, to just acknowledge what I'm doing. And here it is quite difficult since you don't see the puzzle.
Exactly, and we just heard an announcement that there is 2 minutes left on the clock.
20 seconds left. 20 seconds.
We're looking at last pieces over here. 10 seconds left.
Few more seconds to go and the time. The championships.
Big congratulations to everybody in here.
The solo finals have been finished.
Exactly, the Finnish 2026 Speed Puzzling Solo Finals Championships are now done. And do not close the stream because after this we are going to have the awards ceremony. So stay on this stream and stay tuned to see the awards being given to the winners.
Stay tuned to hear interesting thoughts on the puzzle and on the picture, on the tactics, the strategics that were being used. Stay tuned for interesting stuff.
And yesterday we had duos finals and teams finals, and today we had solo finals. So all these awards will be given very soon to the winners. And this puzzle that we have here in the solo finals, never before seen. It is now published. 500-piece Ravensburger puzzle called Snowy Owl and made by Valpuri Kerttula. Every single competitor here in the finals will be taking it with them to home.
And if you're interested in purchasing it, if you're here at the Haukilahti High School, then you can go get it from the 3rd floor. And if you want to get it and you're at home, then I'm sure it will be in the stores pretty soon. So the best time was 36 minutes 47 seconds by Andrea. She took the first place. Second spot, Emilia, 46 minutes 44 seconds. And third place, Laura, 47 minutes and 11 seconds. Really good times, really close to each other. That is our top 3.
And Andrea is from the United States, so the Finnish winner will be Emilia Korhonen. And that there was the top 3 with Andrea, Emilia, and Laura. So anybody can participate, but the winners. Just a second. To have, I had to fact check myself, so I'm not saying something that I just made up. To have the Finnish championship title, the competitor must be a Finnish citizen or have lived in Finland at least 4 years consecutively. But competitors from other countries are allowed to participate in here. So anybody is allowed to participate in these competitions.
It's really amazing to see different countries, different backgrounds, different people competing. in these kind of events. Soon we will see the awards ceremony and the interviews, so stay tuned for that. There's a few preparations going on.
And on the Finnish Puzzling Sports Union website, you can see the results. So any Finnish people watching this, that would be palapeliurheiluliitto.fi. And there you can see the result of solos, duos and teams that have been competing here this weekend. And that would be the results of semifinals and the finals.
Kun se piti ottaa pois tuonne, mä otin tuonne. Tulee varmaan kyllä tulokset. Ehkä en mä tee.
Mitä palapelilaatikoita se on?
Kone taas. Tiedän on nyrkki. Nyrkki tässä näin.
Joo, pari kiloa. Hyvä. Hei, moikka.
Tulee varmaan tulokset. Joo. Ei tule mitään
mikä annetaan, niin on se oikea.
Pitäisikö nostaa toi kangas? Nyt se puinen on siellä taustalla niin kuin nätimpi kuin tommonen valkoinen blame. Mä nostan. Joo.
We can see the prizes on the table, the gold, the silver, the bronze, first, second, third places, and a lot of puzzles.
These puzzle pieces that we see here, they are carved from wood. They are wooden carved puzzle pieces. And they look really beautiful.
They do. You can see a range of puzzles from 200 pieces, from 200 pieces to 2,000 pieces on the table.
And also here, I want to say thank you to all the volunteers that we have had participate here in the championships. We had judges, we have organizers, we have people helping us set up the tables, clean, take times, and we have tons of different people volunteering here in the puzzling championships, and I want to say a big thank you to every single one of them.
This event was great, amazing, and it was held perfectly, in my opinion. A lot of work put into this, a lot of hands. And everything turned out to be amazing. Soon we'll get to see the award ceremony. We have a few preparations still going on.
No niin, welcome everyone in the stream. This will be in Finnish, I'm so sorry. Tervetuloa kaikille meidän palkintojen jakoon. Kisat on ohi! Ja meillä on tämmönen hirveä kasa palkintoja täällä, mitä meidän pitäisi seuraavaksi lähteä jakamaan. Mennään siinä järjestyksessä, missä kisat on pidetty, eli aloitetaan pari kisasta. Ja palkitsemme tosiaan Suomen mestaruustittelit tässä näin. Aloitamme siis parikisan kolmannesta parista,
We have
joka
the
tietenkin on
Duos Awards, and here is the winner that came third
Rosa
in duos.
Frauennecht ja Hanna Lehikoinen. Saatte etsiä tästä kunniakirjat ja sitten saatte täältä yhteisen palkinnon. Ja sitten vielä tietenkin palapelejä.
And here is the duos third place winners. Third place.
Ja seuraavana järjestyksessä tietenkin hopea, eli toinen sija, ja sehän meni tiimille Laura, Killeen, noniin, pitäisi tietää, entinen tiimikaveri, noniin, Laura ja Riia.
Second place for the
Aina pitää joku
finals
mokata.
for teams. Silver for
So this is duo, so 2 people per team. And over there, third one was Rosa and Hanna. And here we have Laura and Riia.
Ja viimeisenä tietenkin parikisan Suomen mestarit, eli Emilia Lieberman ja Stefani Bühler.
the winners of the duo finals, Emilia Lieberman and Stephanie Bühler. First place.
Yes.
And here is the top 3 of the duos finals.
Antakaa aplodit vielä meidän top 3.
Great job. Amazing times for the top 3.
And a little bit closer, please.
Yes, onnea heille. Sitten siirrymme seuraavaan kategoriaan, eli tietenkin joukkuekilpailuun, mikä eilen kisattiin. Ja aloitetaan edelleen taas pronssisijasta, 3. sijasta. Ja joukkuekisan 3. oli joukkue nimeltään Perfect Fit. Tervetuloa lavalle.
Perfect fit, the third place for the team finals.
You can see here they have a team outfit. And
Amazing colors.
yes, in the back they have
Ja
the
sitten
team
siirrymme
name there.
joukkuekisan toiseen sijaan. Silver, mikä tämä on? Hopea, osasin äsken. Pitkä viikonloppu. Parhaat palat, tervetuloa.
Second place, parhaat palat.
This is the second place in team finals. Parhaat palat, Emilia, Stefani, Emilia. Also, there's two Emilias in there, and Riina. Their time was 41 minutes and 43 seconds. And they came in second in the team finals.
Everyone looks so happy, so proud of themselves.
Ja sitten tietenkin ensimmäinen sija, nopein joukkue, oli Sort of Genius.
And we have the winners of the team finals. Sort of Genius with Rosa, Hanna, Laura and Ria. And their time was 37 minutes and 30 seconds.
And as you can see here, they are given this wooden carved puzzle piece, and there's one that has the edges with gold, and then there's silver, and there's a bronze color. They are handmade.
Kiitos. Ja mikä vielä yhteiskuvaa.
Sieltä täytyy vähän kiinistää vielä.
Ja ne on perfect to fit.
Ja onneksi olkoon vielä meidän tiimikisan voittajille. Mahtavaa.
Let's get a big
Ja
applause
sitten
for
päästään
the
vielä tähän
winners.
äskeiseen yksilökisaan. Ennen kuin palkitaan top 3, of course we want to thank the person who won it all, who won the competition. Can you please come over, Andrea? Your time was amazing. I'm sorry we don't have a prize other than, of course, a puzzle for you. Yes. But you were so fast, we wanted to congratulate you as well. Thank you for visiting us.
Here we have Andrea Peng from the United States that finished first in the solo finals with the time 36 minutes and 47 seconds.
Ja sitten tähän Suomen mestarikategoriaan, eli aloitetaan taas pronssisijasta. Kolmanneksi nopein yksilö tänään oli Stefani Bühler.
Third place, Stephanie Bühler with the time of 47 and 55 minutes.
Sitten toisella sijalla on tietenkin Laura Kylän.
Second place in the solo finals goes to Laura Gulén with her time of 47 minutes and 11 seconds.
Ja viimeisenä, mutta ei tietenkään vähäisempänä, Suomen mestari yksilösarjassa on Emilia Korhonen.
And here we have the winner of the solos, Emilia Korhonen, with the time 46 minutes and 44 seconds. That finished first, and before this we had Andrea Peng, but the title of the Finnish championships will be given to a Finnish citizen or somebody residing in the country at least for 4 years. So that is why Andrea had the puzzle as an award.
Yes, onnittelut meidän top 3. Aivan mahtavaa.
Let's congratulate our winners. They did great. With
Ja vielä
amazing
kun olette
times.
täällä, älkää lähtekö vielä minnekään, koska haluan tietenkin muistuttaa, että tämän kaiken järjesti meidän upea Suomen Palapeliurheiluliitto. Ja meillä on tulossa vuosikokous teille kaikille, jotka olette jäseniä. Vuosikokous on 7.5. Laittakaa jo kalenteriin. Se on pelkästään etänä, joten voi osallistua ihan ympäri Suomea. Jos et ole vielä liittynyt jäseneksi, niin vielä kerkeet. Siellä valitaan uusi hallitus. Siellä ei ole pakko tulla mukaan toimintaan, mutta me tarvitaan sinne joitain, jotka ei ole hallituksessa, että se on laillinen se kokous, joten tulkaa please ainakin joku paikalle. Ja toki tämä on myös oikeasti tosi kivaa hommaa. Voi kysyä meidän nykyisiltä hallituslaisilta, meidän vapaaehtoisilta. Tämä on oikeasti ihan paras ja positiivisin urheilulaji, mikä meillä on. Ja kiitos, kun olette ollut meidän mukana tämän koko viikonlopun ajan. Ja nyt mä menen nukkumaan. Kiitos teille kaikille. Nähdään taas.
And thank you to everybody watching the stream. That was the 2026 Finnish Speed Puzzling National Championships. And I want to thank all the volunteers that we had here, everybody who tuned in and watched the stream, everybody who were in the chat, in the auditorium, watching at home, supporting, competing. And yes, a very big thank you to every single one.
I also want to thank everyone for this amazing event, for the amazing vibes and the feelings. Everything was great. Thank you for everything. I really enjoyed.